Hi, I'm Purvi Beri. I'm the publisher of this book titled How the Phoenix Rose. My publishing house, Purvi Publishing, was established 2 years ago when I first wrote my book. My book is a memoir. The first book that I wrote was a memoir, an autobiography of sorts. And at that point in time, I was in an extreme rush to get it published and out without having a publisher, a formal publisher, come in and ask me to change some parts. That project was really close to my heart, and I did not want to allow anybody to step into my space. That's when I got into this whole concept of self-publishing. I didn't know at that point in time that my publishing house is actually going to publish a book for people beyond myself. So I wrote my second book in 2010, and subsequently I was waiting for an idea to fall into my lap, as I say, for my third book. So one day as I was in the shower, I got this title just flash before my eyes, How the Phoenix Rose. And with my eyes closed, as I was talking to the creator, I asked him, so is this the title of my third book? And I got the answer as yes. So I said, oh, so I have to get ready to start writing this book now. And I got the answer, 21 women are going to be giving stories for this book. So that made it clear to me that this was going to be my first publishing project other than for myself or for my mother. Then the question came of how am I going to find these 21 women? Being extremely active on Facebook, I put up a post saying publishing a book called How the Phoenix Rose by 21 feathered ones, inviting all non-published authors to get in touch with me. Before I knew it, I had these 21 women agreeing to write the story. Halfway through, 4 or 5 of them opted out because they had second thoughts, they didn't want their families to know, whatever it is. Suddenly, I was left with 17. So I went back to the creator. This is something that I've been doing in theta healing for the last year and a half, talking to the creator continuously. So I went back and said, what happened? You told me 21. I only have 17 now. And I heard a voice which said, hang on, the correct 21 will be there. So I went back to Facebook and posted and asked for more people to come in. And there it was. The project has been on for the last 6 months. We are almost closing the book now. It will be published and out by June 2011. What it can get for you, what it can give to you as a reader, is an understanding of how these real women, real stories, although 9 of them have written under assumed names or pseudonyms, and I understand that. It's perfectly okay. These are real women. These are their real stories. They are married. They are in relationships. They have children, adult, young ones. There is some kind of sanctity that they wish to keep. They want to safeguard themselves, and that's perfectly okay. I am just honored and privileged that they at least shared their stories, very powerful stories, with the world. What you can get as a reader, if you have ever been at a point in your life, at a time in your life when you wished you could turn the corner, you could get out of that situation that was pulling you down, sucking you in, or you have ever felt helpless, alone, as if nobody else in the world can understand your situation, then this book is for you. These 21 women have definitely lived lives and overcome situations that you might yourself identify with. And if you're at that point where you want to give up and say it's hopeless, I would urge you to go and seek this book at the store nearest to you. As a publisher, I like to work with women. A lot of people told me, aren't you restricting yourself when you say that you want to publish only women authors or only women's stories? And I said, no, I'm not. How does it matter to anybody what one little company called Roof Publishing does in the whole universe? I understand there are 99.99% of the publishing companies who would entertain a man or a woman, irrespective of their sex, and be happy to publish the story because the story was good. So if I choose to operate with the percentage of the rest of the population other than male, and I say, alright, well, I want to publish stories of women and by women. And we are inviting the men to read all our books, so there they can participate as a reader. I think it's fine and it's fair. That's my stand on my company, and that's the way I want to go. I believe a lot in women empowerment, and for me, this is the way that I can do my bit. Allow the women to find their voice, and if it means coming up with more such projects, a part 2 for How the Phoenix Rose, or many more, I would be happy to do that. It's a self-publishing company, Purvi Publishing. We invite authors who would like to see their books in print, be published, distributed into stores, and the concept is very simple. You come up to us with a story. If we like your story, we would be happy to publish it and put it out for you. We want to create more and more authors. Just as we want to create more readers, we want to create more authors. Writing it's a very natural, very simple thing to do. A lot of people have this inherent fear of judgment by others about their written word. And I feel it's time for all of us to just let go, relax, chill, it's okay. What you feel, what you write is definitely going to hold a mirror to somebody, somewhere in this universe. So we welcome all of you to read this book and come back to us if you have any projects that you would like us to publish for you. Happy reading.